everybody. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. If you're new here, my name is New. It's nice to meet you, dear. Today is Truth at Heart, where we get deeper into love situations. We see who's watching. We see current situations in love, as well as underlying factors that should be addressed in order to bring healing and clarity to the matters dear within your heart. All right. Okay, y'all. Hope everybody is well. We're gonna start with a pre-vibe shuffle. I almost said with the domino. Okay, boom. Somebody could be playing dominoes. I feel like, especially, got something going on this weekend where that would happen. All right, y'all. I feel like somebody trying to masquerade themselves as either not. Oddly enough, I feel someone trying to masquerade themselves as not quite yet ready when they're full and ready now. Number 12, Hangman. Somebody's trying to buy themselves time. Okay, I feel like somebody is late to an interview, y'all. It happens. 7 and 8. Number 4 and 19 again. Okay, so the sun is relevant in this energy. There could be a very special expression of love that comes through that brings someone, you, dear beloved, out of your shell. Okay, we also have, I seen 0, 0, 30 coming down in reverse. Somebody is resistant to an opportunity of maturity now, and we'll get into that a little bit later. Lastly, number 19 again and 3, y'all. So the feminine energy, we've been having this battle with the 3s and 4s on my channel for the last 2 weeks, y'all. Check it out. The feminine energy, let me see something. Oh, okay. Something is expressed to her that she translates into creativity now. Oh, that sounds very interesting, everybody. Oh, I left 1. 2. This little bitch is acting resistant. Resistant to coupling, resistant to pairing up, or maybe just socializing overall. But I feel like there's also a particular resistance to being close physically in proximity to somebody, because there's something that needs to be addressed that you're just not ready to talk about. Okay, this is the inside of the throat. No, all right, let's start with who's watching, everybody. What's your dear selves? Hafnium. Hafnium is about, I love this new angle, y'all can see the card so effortlessly. I love this. So Hafnium is about an individual who has a spark in their soul that guides them, and despite the wicked ways of the world, it cannot be even tapped, let alone destroyed, to be removed from your body, your spirit. This creative spark belongs to you, beloved. And when times are unsure, you hide it, you shield it more so, for good reason. And I want you to know that you're deserving of people and places that see this gift and this creative spark within you, and they don't take advantage of it. They don't try to disturb it, and instead they appreciate it. So I hope you is going somewhere, grab, because it sounds like a little foreshadow to the potential of something that may come. I don't know what it is about the camera thing. It still behooves me. Why it's so hard to see the table. All right, we got that same boredom energy coming out from, was it our love reading or our general this week? So the truth is, somebody isn't being encouraged to do anything at this point. Why? Because everything in the environment is essentially boring. It's unimpressive. It's unmoving. Dear beloved, when it comes to love situations now, you remain unmoved because nothing is impressive enough yet. I'm hearing, if I were to ask, if you're open to love, you would say the answer is yes. However, you're not in a rush. In fact, you're camouflaging and masquerading as someone who's not quite ready, prepared, or yet interested, when the time for you to be involved in love situations is now. You're more ready than you think. I know that's right. Let's see other energies, players on the board, supporting cast, relevant to matters dear to the heart now. Strontium. We have someone, I heard leader, sir. I hear that someone is getting better at survival. Someone's getting better at taking care of themselves. Ooh. Someone has had the opportunity to spend more time alone. Someone has had the opportunity to use alone time for self-care. Seriously, y'all. Instead of using free time to, distract or just get into something that you otherwise wouldn't have got into. Someone revolution and engaged with the torch, y'all. I see a lot of energy coming through. Someone has deep feelings for you, beloved. We have a book. We also have underneath the book unconditional love. Underneath that is a distraction, though. This person, the main thing that convinces this person to give you the space that you take in your bored, unmoved era is the fact that they don't quite have what you need packaged and prepared. They're giving you space so that they can continue to evolve alone. I'm hearing on their own. I'm hearing with the 9s that we've seen so far in the 19, and I got a peek of a couple of 9s on their own in the Hermit. Somebody is learning how to spend more time on their own and using that time for self instead of doing other things. Someone can't get their mind off of you, and to try to distract themselves, because that is a true mission that they're on every waking moment now. In order to distract themselves, they're learning to get comfortable in alone time, for one. For two, they're using their alone time now more and more to take a better care of themselves. And I mean someone who's growing in independence and both responsibility now. I'm not saying that this is them forever, but now, in this season, they're taking good care of themselves. They're budgeting, they're eating, and most importantly, they're planning for the near and the long, far out future now. They're planning practically and making plans to make their plans come true. This is a person, damn, y'all see how the gradual progress has the throat thing, and then the book looks like the throat thing? This person is happy to spend time now in isolation, taking better care and account of how they spend their time and how much time spent is alone and taking good care, they are battling a sense of guilt. This guilt, they want to handle it. They see it as needing to take up time now for them to move out of. This person is falling out of guilt and instead falling in love now. Ooh. Damn, y'all. Gradual progress. Am I right? Somebody wants to talk now as we speak. I think that, mind you, these are not people on the board who are incapable in love situations, but in matters dear to the heart, people don't want to waste each other's time. Yes. Now we're going places. Somebody has learned a lesson about the passing of time versus quality time overall. Wow, this distance is making somebody's love stronger now, y'all. I promise you, boo. What's going on in love situations now, dear beloved? Forbidden feelings. Somebody is trying to keep control. Oh, let me correct myself. The collective is trying to keep control over their emotions in love situations. And now, why? Because they are inspired creatively by their environment and circumstances. And so they would rather use that inspiration on creative sparks, urges, and callings rather than get involved with somebody else. Deeply understanding, right? We have twin flame, partnership, first move. Woman. Truth revealed, y'all. That's what we're doing today. Look at all these energies. It's like I see so much pink and it's holding back. We have physical touch and longing for it. All right. I'm going to go ahead and use the physical touch all the time. Not, I won't say all the time, but this week as a clarifier that this is someone that you actually know physically and have had physical connection with now, because that skin on skin, it makes them feel good just to think about it. I feel in the collective self-love and strong chemistry. 3-3 and then 4. What did I tell y'all? Huh? What did I tell y'all? We have a battle of the sexes with the 3s and the 4s. 3 in tarot represents the Empress. 4 represents the Emperor. Okay. So the collective is battling the fact that they just have strong thoughts, feelings, chemistry towards another person. It takes them out of their element. They're used to being self-involved and inspired by self. The reality is you are longing for physical touch now. And there is also some gradual progress happening within you about getting closer to new love, getting closer to loving again. Wow, y'all. So with the closure, dear beloved, do not fear. Stranger, third party, look, fear. Do not fear. If this person that is in your energy is not what you want, New love will come to you in a different body or different form, okay? But the moment deep in your heart now is the realization that you are ready for love. You're ready for more. Wow. Let's see what else comes out in our Sibyl's Oracle. These are crows. Crows are kind of the physical form of many psychics, mediums, oracles like myself, and ancient dynasties like the Mediterranean, Kemet, pre-BC type. You feel me? And the energy itself is rooted in matriarchy. We have someone here, dear beloved. Sexual tension. You already know. You are in a comfort zone where you have your way. What you say goes, right? Now, with the gradual progress, there is communication that you're avoiding. There is getting close or next to meeting up, linking up with someone that you're avoiding because of this, one, sexual tension, of course, but two, because you're not quite sure how to engage in feelings of love. You're not quite sure how to experience love without giving too much of yourself to it. Not yet, at least. And so you're hearing and noticing this now as part of what keeps you so stubborn, closed off, and comfortable in your zone alone, or identifying as single, at least. I do feel with the 9s, 19, this, to me, the Sun card is a single person, a single and ready, a single and available person. With the Celtic knot, there is just for some reason, damn, Sun came out in reverse. You're just trying to buy time. And I almost feel like it's the universe on your side with this. And everybody's just buying time now. Because there is quality time that continues to unveil itself after a day spent. People's days are getting productive right now. And their days are going better than they thought. They're getting more done than they planned. Everything that people are expecting right now for themselves, actually they're seeing that more is coming to light. And so with more in your reserves, you have freedom, expansion, clarity, perception, flexibility to recognize what's happening, which is this growing interest now in love and being loved. This is so funny. This is a truth at heart reading about someone who is growing interested in love. Someone who wasn't interested coming into the light. Moon. Dear beloved, please stay tuned for the end of the read where I get into a handwritten truth at heart reflection. This week is on influence, okay? You're buying time to figure out how to remain emotionally free when you get close to others. Dear beloved, your potential in love matters now is sky high. Why? You're coming to realize that you have a blind spot it's coming into view. The reality of you being comfortable holding on to your singlehood, because you love so deep, so strong, so hard, that if you fall one more time, you're not sure if you can get back again. The truth is, this is your strength, beloved. And the more we love, the more we also lose and ultimately live. So love is coming to you now to teach you another lesson, okay? It's going to help you become more independent. Look, 1111, twin flame, is going to help you remain more independent once you get involved and cross paths with warm connections, sex that's off the chart, and people who come with you with their shit together, because that's an attraction and invitation of its own, right? I hear that maybe one person, just consider this food for thought. Maybe, dear beloved, food for thought. Maybe singlehood is comfortable and so valuable to you because the reality is someone could be prepared to give you everything you want and more, and you may be afraid of going through the motions again. You may be afraid of giving too much of yourself away and not getting enough back, to the point that your creative spark that's carrying a lot of what you choose now leaves you. You're prioritizing creativity, development of creative sparks over love, over partnership. Let's get one more card, because I think as I say all these words, someone, look, lovers, someone is deciding, rank them for you in terms of the amount of fear you have. Love, partnership, and being alone. You don't necessarily need to do anything with that information now. It's good to remember and call out what you're avoiding now. So in the days and weeks to come, everything keeps falling, y'all. Two of Cups. In the days and weeks to come, you can expect more offers and more opportunities to connect, to see yourself as attractive to others. Let me put it this way. You are attracting a lot of people right now. This attraction that's going to be felt and surrounding you where you go is giving you the chance to build up the energy you're pushing down in your sacral chakra. Connecting with others, just being in vicinity of others, being wanted by others, chased, is going to build up heat, attraction, desire, tension in you that you eventually will have to release. That release as well is going to lead you down a path Sorry, y'all. It's a lot of energy and a lot of twos. Okay. You're going through a journey, a lesson to learn how to reject more, beloved. You're going to be tempted by those who want you, that show attraction and desire in your direction. And then when there's so much of it on your plate, you get the opportunity to get a sense of your taste right now, and also the opportunity to be mature enough to let go of and send away the things that are not warm at all. You're getting the opportunity to choose warmth and still stay independent. To choose warmth and still be happy. You ever just chose to go with your passion and was just led to disappointment? Dear beloved wants you to know that right now, wishes are coming true. And the more you reject, the more you will expect, because it's just coming and coming. You'll see when you say no, push away, something comes in its place. You're learning to reject, to expect more, to see more of yourself, and to come out of the cold, beloved. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get into our handwritten reflection this week on influence. Desire, influence is from last week. Check that out. Dear beloved, desire has a way of making us feel alive. It pulls our attention toward possibility, toward affection, toward beauty and the extraordinary. Desire reminds us that there is still more to experience. Desire is often misunderstood. Many of us avoid it. We suppress it. We let past broken promises convince us that it's unrealistic. Others of us refuse to indulge it until after responsibilities are handled and conditions improved. You don't have to be discouraged by desire, because the reality is you don't have to act on it. Desire draws our attention to what feels meaningful for us. The potential of discovery and reward is what makes it so inviting. Desire can be felt long before interest or intention, am I right? When we give it time to develop, initial sparks can mature into deeper understanding of which opportunities are fleeting and promising. Desire is a moment. It's an invitation, but not a guarantee. It commands our attention. We get curious, and yes, we may even step away from what is already established to change course. The danger isn't wanting too much, y'all. The danger is forgetting what we want altogether. When desire is ignored or exaggerated, we eventually settle into habits that do not belong to us. We negotiate with distractions, boredom. We postpone. Detouring gets comfortable. Still, desire returns anyway, not to haunt us, to guide us. We cannot squeeze desire into a box. Part of us will always feel belonging in unexpected and distant places. The truth at heart, beloved, is desire doesn't require anything from you. It reminds you to stay in touch with what matters, because somewhere belonging is reaching back for you too. Thank you so much, beloved, for coming to my channel and watching my video, dear. I hope that the messages have appealed to the real in you, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.